Hello and good morning. Right, so I'm just going to do this very quickly. Right, so with everything going on, speculation about Kate Middleton, is she well, is she alive, where is she? It is interesting that all the YouTubers, some of whom have over 100,000 subscribers, have said not a word as regards the staged photos and fake video. Not a word. But, had it been Meghan Markle, they would have been out in force. You can't tell me that they don't have an opinion. Or is it that they are so invested in William and Kate that they will not hear anything said against either of them? They can do no wrong. And it's obvious that something dodgy is going on. Not a word from them. So, as I said, had it been Meghan Markle and Harry, they would have had plenty to say. The videos would have been coming out daily, probably twice a day, 3 times a day videos. Not a word. So, as well, the other thing, there are a lot of people who can't wrap their head around the idea that nobody's interested in Kate Middleton's medical history. They're just wondering what's happened to her. That's all. They just want to know, is she safe and well? Is she alive? That's all. Nobody's wanting her to come out and tell them what's wrong with her. But it's literally a case of you get to see people's levels of hypocrisy and people's levels of stupidity. I am not a fan of anybody. Actually, I take that back. I have my favorite team. I have my favorite sports people. But they do something. I don't idolize people, full stop. But more so, I don't idolize figureheads who are just there by accident of birth. And I mean, it's just something about human behavior that I don't understand. You've got these super rich people who do not give a damn about the common man, putting it simply. And yet you have the common man idolizing them. I don't get that. It's not that I have an issue with rich people, if they've earned their wealth. But as somebody said recently, you will see members of the royal family walking around dripping in jewelry that was stolen from Africa and India and other such places around the so-called Commonwealth. For me, it makes a good study into human behavior. It was pretty much the same as with the coronavirus episode. Just the way people sort of literally embraced whatever information was put before them. You can go to a pub, but you have to buy something to eat. You can't just go in and buy a drink. You've got to get something to eat as well, because that's going to save you from the virus kind of thing. It's just some of the instructions that human beings take on board, some of the narratives that they accept. For me, I'm someone who likes to study human beings from the perspective that I live in this world, and in order to navigate it, I need to know what I'm up against. right? So it makes for interesting study anyway, just the reactions, because what is heartening is the fact that some very ordinary people who you would say are not conspiracy theorists are not allowing the wool to be pulled over their eyes, sort of like with the fake sightings of Kate Middleton. They're working it out for themselves. So that's something to celebrate, I guess, that they're not, certain people are no longer going with the narrative as prescribed to them. So anyway, so let's see if any of the Meghan Markle and Harry, if you want to call them haters, if they're going to do any videos about William and Kate. There's one particular person. This one, if I didn't know any better, I think he was being paid to come out with the rubbish that he's coming out with. But it's literally, honestly, it's you can see with you don't put. I've heard people say in jest, Stevie Wonder could see what's wrong with what we're being told is right. Right? So when somebody is sitting on their YouTube channel doing videos about William and Kate and overlooking the obvious, trying to make excuses for the photoshopping for the Mother's Day picture, that is when you have to wonder, is this person being paid? What interest does he have in pushing the narrative that he is trying to push? And that's just a regular YouTuber. Not even saying anything about the media, because perhaps they're just going along with the narrative to sell papers. Could be anything. But I'm just talking about regular YouTubers who mostly make videos about Meghan and Harry in a negative manner. I'm truly curious as to know why they're silent, or the ones who are talking about it, and there are only a few, why they're sort of trying to make excuses for them doing the Photoshop, when those same YouTubers they've made so many videos about Harry and Meghan photoshopping their children, photoshopping even Harry, because he's bald, passing comment about him photoshopping his hair, mocking him, etc. And yet not a word about the fakery and the staging that has come out of Kensington Palace. Anyway, I'll leave this here, but as I said, it'll be interesting to see what happens next. Take care, bye-bye.